What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I'm back here with the Bossy Beaver. We're going to dive right into messages from the Divine Masculine. What's the current energy like with the masculines? What are they going through on the journey? And when I say the journey, I mean that this is the collective of masculines that I'm reading for. They're very much aware of the connection between you two. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are in communication. We'll see what the cards reveal. Or you guys could be in separation. But either way, I feel like the title of the reading will resonate with those of you who the message is meant for. All right, so let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine. What is their current energy like? So we have guilt and sabotage, and we also have integration and union. And I feel like I heard this very clearly. They feel like they sabotage the union. Or maybe you guys were getting closer, or maybe bonding a little bit more deeply, but I do feel like somehow the connection got sabotaged. It's like the closer you two get, I feel like this masculine, they may get anxious or feel afraid of the depth of the connection. I'm also hearing too that like even the position of this person and the way that they're laying here, if they did go back to a karmic situation because they were fearful of the intensity of the connection with you, because what I'm getting off of this union and integration card is you started integrating a different idea of what like healthy love is, because this is a Divine Masculine who is used to very toxic situations when it comes to relationship. I'm getting a lot of energy off this card. Like it could be a masculine who's used to being very controlling, very argumentative. Maybe they drink a lot, they smoke a lot, and they've attracted a karmic partner exactly like that into their life. But the energy I'm getting from you is this very clean, bright energy. I feel like a lot of the struggle this Divine Masculine faces, it has to do with you, whoever's watching this, their Divine Feminine counterpart, you being too good to be true. Like I feel like this masculine needs to learn self-love before they can like integrate with you, or before they can exchange energy with you. They need to know that they deserve this. Otherwise, I feel like they constantly sabotage it. They might push you away without realizing that they're pushing you away. They may, like I'm hearing acting out of character to push you away or turn you off in some way. But many of you can feel like it's like, this isn't you. This is not you. Like, why are you acting this way? And I feel like maybe many of you gave them exactly what it is they want, which is you created the space and the distance. It's like, okay, if you're going to push me away, I'll build a wall in front of us. And I feel like that's what many of you have done. And you've left them in this place of feeling the guilt over sabotaging union. Because you like that, what I'm getting is like someone is left with the thoughts of you, or like they could be in like a difficult situation with a person that they don't want to be in that situation with. Let's find out what's going on with them in their karmic situation. Okay, why are they feeling all of this guilt and sabotage? What's going on here with their personal life? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, and it kind of sums up the guilt and sabotage energy here, where I feel like all of the swords in someone's back is that feeling of just release and surrender, and like I'm hearing taking your hit. Okay, so many of them could be feeling really drained right now. That's what I'm getting here off of this card. It's like, you know, when you feel like you really fucked up, and it's like you get into this very anxious energy where you can't eat, you can't sleep, you keep thinking about this one thing over and over and over again. I feel like the one thing they keep thinking about is like they did this to themselves in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I feel like they had union with you at one point, because I do feel like you both connected, but the way that it was very intense, and maybe your energy being very loving, very clean cut. I keep getting clean and pure energy, but something about that turned this masculine off. And not in a way where it's like, like I don't want to be with you, like I don't like you, but it made them feel unworthy to the point where they didn't want you to see them. Okay, and I feel like if many of them did jump back into another karmic situation, they left a lot of the Divine Feminines kind of scratching your heads going, you know, I don't understand. That's what I feel like many of the Divine Feminines communicated telepathically, is like, I don't understand. but it never had anything to do with you is what I'm getting, okay? This masculine with the Ten of Swords here is learning a valuable lesson about self-worth. Otherwise, people are constantly sticking these swords into their back. Like, I feel like the swords represent these constant cycles that they go through where they're magnetized to people who end up backstabbing them. And then it's like the guilt is coming from meeting the one person that's energy felt very clean and pure, and you pushed it away. I feel like this masculine hurt you unnecessarily, or I'm hearing you gave your best. It maybe wasn't appreciated, and now someone's facing karma for treating you that way. That's what I'm getting. I feel like this masculine had the opportunity, like the truth was in front of them and they had the opportunity to be given a gift. I'm getting very like Ace of Swords energy, where it's like you're being given a new opportunity, a new state of mind, a new way of being. And like they didn't understand the assignment. They just jumped right back into a karmic situation. I feel like your presence gave this masculine an opportunity to maybe like change the path that they were on, because we have deception and temptation here coming out. That's why I feel like your energy is very cure. I don't know why I said that. Maybe you're a cure to this kind of behavior within your masculine. But what I mean to say is, like, I feel like you two are very opposite, very yin and yang energy. Your masculine has experienced, I feel like, a lot of darkness. Again, they have this tendency to attract karmic partners into their life that give them exactly what it is they're giving, okay? I feel like what many of you don't know behind the scenes is, like, a lot of your masculines are attracted to the toxicity, okay? They're attracted to the drama. They're attracted to the deception, the temptation to be in relationships outside of the relationship that they're currently in. I think I wrote a community post as well where it was like, don't shoot the messenger. This could be this masculine here that I'm picking up on in this reading, where, like, many of you don't realize, like, you're a tall order to fill, okay? You are part of this awakening for this divine masculine to align themselves to the right path. Right now, I feel like with this card coming out, they are consumed by the 3D world, okay? It's like a kid walking into a candy store, okay? And they start trying everything and shoving everything into their mouth and eating it. And, that's good and dandy and all, but the problem is you're left with this terrible stomach ache after. That's what I feel like is happening with many of your masculines when it comes to, like, these karmic situations. They're attracted to karmics who allow them to be in this very deceptive energy, give in to their temptations. I see a lot of your masculines stay with karmic partners who are very naive and very vulnerable, okay? And also, too, very strategic, because I do feel like many of your masculines, they like companionship, so they may keep a certain karmic around, but when it comes to their temptations and doing whatever it is they want to do, they want this karmic person to be agreeable with that. And I feel like these karmic people who are with your masculines and allowing them to engage in these types of behaviors, they also do it in a strategic way so that they're taken care of, right? Like, and many of you may sense this, like, a lot of your masculines are with karmic partners for companionship, and it's like, as long as your masculine's paying the way, they could do whatever it is they want. As long as, we both have someone to, hang out with and have companionship with, and that's all that matters. But I feel like it leaves a hole in this masculine. It causes them to drink a lot. Like, I feel like these karmic situations that they're in, it feels comfortable at first because they just get to do what they want. But I do feel like after certain experiences, it could be giving into their temptation, for example. They don't feel good. Like, this could be a masculine who really gives off a lot of sexual energy. They could attract a lot of people who harness a lot of sexual energy from them. Same with them, they harness sexual energy from other people. But I feel like it ends up leaving them feeling drained. And if they've met you, or if they've, made contact with you in some way, the more that feeling grows of meeting their feminine counterpart, the more they start kind of taking a good look at themselves and whether or not this is the person that they want to be. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here, is that many of your masculines right now are feeling that they sabotaged something good. And when they stop to think about it, It's because they never felt good enough for it. What lessons do your masculines need to learn around love? Because I feel like they want union, but they don't feel good enough for it. True love. They don't feel good enough for true love. And I feel like it's because of, like, the reason you came in this divine masculine's life is because I do genuinely feel like many of them did not have like a very positive, loving childhood. It's like the energy that I'm getting from these cards here is someone who was so scared of true love. People genuinely being there for you, people genuinely caring for you. Like a lot of your masculines here who are very unstable when it comes to like commitment or being able to like be open and receive true love. Like I'm getting this really bad energy here of just not having the best childhood or feeling rejected or never having anyone there to have your back. So you don't even know what commitment is like to another person because it's like you've never experienced it from the people who were supposed to be loving on you the most. For example, like parents, or I feel like it trickled into friendships and just people never being there for your masculine. So when I feel like when you showed up, it's hard to accept this true love coming into their life when they've never really experienced true love, even in the form of like friendship or family relationships. And it's like, here comes romantic love in the form of true love. It's like, how are they supposed to navigate that or accept it when all they've ever experienced is deception through temptation? All right, guys, so that's where your masculines are at. You know, if a lot of you can sense this as well. Okay, they're very wild all over the place, but I feel like your presence makes them want like more for themselves, to be more grounded here. The Knight of Pentacles here, going on that journey of becoming somebody noble, somebody trustworthy, somebody reliable. You trigger this in this masculine. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, like, they don't feel good enough for you, and that's the reason why they push you away. And then they get into this place of feeling comfortable with people who accept them in this type of behavior. You trigger change within this masculine to go from being all over the place and like they're losing control of themselves. And that's a scary place for a divine masculine energy to be. You want masculine energy to be grounded, the protector, someone who can provide, and not only provide for you, but provide for themselves, and not only like money, okay? I feel like the Knight of Pentacles represents like stability within oneself, peace of mind, calm, having a structured mind, having a logical mind. I feel like this divine masculine is consumed by, again, temptation in the material world, and your presence in their life brings them to this place of wanting better for themselves, wanting to show up with more self-respect. I feel like this is the, you know, like the exactly what your masculines are needing, self-love in the form of maybe self-discipline, because that's what I see here with the Knight of Pentacles, is somebody becoming more disciplined, maybe moving out of this deceptive energy, like shedding karmics off, not answering the phone when you have like grimy ass people trying to ring you down and call you and they want to hang out and go to the bar and like do drugs. It's like, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, your masculine realizes like whatever lifestyle they're living right now is not going to get them this energy here. And I feel like since you came into their life, you've given them a glimpse of this, that they deserve it. It's possible. True love is possible. But they can't see that if they're in this like Ten of Swords energy here, feeling like very low vibrational, not feeling like themselves. I feel like many of your masculines are maybe in the need of like a pep talk, like pull your shit together. Don't be intimidated by the true love. You deserve it. But if you don't even feel like you deserve it, then you're just constantly going to be in this victim kind of mentality, stuck with karmics that you keep hitting the same brick wall no matter how many times you go back to those situations. I feel like a lot of these masculines are constantly going to feel this kind of guilt and sabotage. That's why they can't let go of your energy for many of you. You know, it's like they push you away, return back to karmic situations, and then when that shit hits the fan, they can't stop watching you on social media, because I feel like many of you just continue to move forward. You continue to thrive. You continue to be yourself. You continue to make yourself happy. You continue to choose you. And it's a very attractive energy that this masculine, they just keep recycling back to. So I feel like some change is in order in terms of self-discipline. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this short message. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take it easy. Happy Friday. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.